Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about November planetary news. And is it a busy one? Lot is happening, and we have to keep our mind and emotions in a good order to see all this changing landscape that is taking place in November. And it isn't turbulent in a way, but it can be if you are not conscious. So I'm going to tell you all the stuff that we have to look out for and also how it affects you. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking November 2020 planetary news and all the changes you can expect from it. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. And also, I want to remind you that my courses, my live courses, are starting in March 2021. And all the details, I'll put a link at the bottom of this that you can connect with my website. I do 4 courses every year. They're live, and I am there myself in each and every class. There's a foundation course, rules of interpretation, prediction, and then the advanced courses on Chara Dasha. So you can check up if you want to study seriously into Vedic astrology and learn to do what I'm doing. Many of my students are now teachers in their own right. I would love to teach you. So let us look at November and what is happening. So the big news of November, of course, is that Jupiter is going to change signs. Jupiter moves into Capricorn. It becomes debilitated. I've already made a number of videos on that, so I'll put a link that you can watch that. Jupiter is also going into the grand conjunction with Saturn in December. So all this is coming into place. So up to the 19th, Jupiter is in Sagittarius. So it is very buoyant. It is very much giving things and positive. And then suddenly it goes into Capricorn, where it is more restricted and more cautious. Although Jupiter throughout November is going to be Vargotama, first in Sagittarius and then in Capricorn. So that way that Jupiter is quite solidly placed. Then we have Mercury going direct on 3rd of November, Mars going direct on 13th of November. So watch both these days. And 3rd of November is the USA election day as well. So Mercury going direct on 3rd of November, you can expect some unexpected activity as well. And then later on 16th of November, Venus goes out of Virgo. So we can celebrate that. Venus is going to be in Libra. It is going to be very happy and content. And Sun goes out of debilitation. So 2 debilitations we lose, but then we gain Jupiter's debilitation. So we are dealing with some weakness of time. But Sun in Scorpio is always very good, positive energy. Venus is in Libra. We're always looking at what are the balancing factors. However, Sun in Scorpio will go and meet Ketu, and that means that the eclipses are going to take place in Scorpio. Eclipses are at the end of the month. There is a lunar eclipse on 30th of November. And that is going to be in Taurus because it's a full moon eclipse. The second eclipse, I will make separate videos, solar eclipses on 14th of December. So Sun going into Scorpio is not so easy because of Ketu conjunction. Mercury finishes its long stay in Libra and moves into Scorpio, where it is not most happy. And then Mercury will also have a Ketu conjunction in December, and it is going to be part of the eclipses. So we have to watch out for that. And so overall, the thing about November is that a lot is happening, and we have to navigate this situation. what happens with planets is that planets are always doing things, and we, as watchers of planets, as astrologers, Vedic astrologers, we need to keep an eye out on what is happening, and then accordingly balance our life. Sometimes there are more opportunities, other times there are less opportunities. Yeah, and when there are less, we can move back and be more patient. And when there are more opportunities, we can enjoy them. But November being very changeable, I think that you have to also be careful about the choices you make, about who you connect with, what you do, especially about the pandemic. Be very careful because things are very unsettled. I would say that is the word for it. So I'm looking at both the ascendant and the moon sign. So you can look at these transits accordingly. Aries, your ascendant ruler, Mars is retrograde, and then it's going to go direct. It is all month in Pisces, which is your 12th house. So a lot of effort, not much reward you feel, but reward will come later in December. Don't worry. Jupiter is aspecting your ascendant or moon sign from Sagittarius. It's very positive, giving a lot of good luck. And even after the 19th, when Jupiter goes into Capricorn, it is going to help you with your career and professionally. Taurus, Venus is in your 5th house till the 16th. It is debilitated. So do watch your health and do watch, that you're not being too critical about things. But actually for you, Venus going into Libra is not that easy because it is your 6th house. So you may find work pressure a lot, and you may find feeling blocked during this transit. Again, it would be a good idea to think about your health and healing. Venus is not making any contact at all with other planets, so it is very much on its own. It is in dignity, but you need to watch. And I would say that see how it is from your moon sign and from your ascendant. They may be two different things. So Venus may be creating a much easier transit from one or the other. Gemini, Mercury remains mostly in Gemini. That is good. It goes direct. This is very supportive of you, helpful ideas, great information, communication, good luck. So up to the 27th. However, when Jupiter goes into Capricorn on 19th and then Mercury goes into Scorpio on 27th, that is not so easy. I would say very important to watch your health. Also, the eclipses Mercury will be involved in. And generally, you will feel obstructed. It's a good time to do some karma yoga, selfless service. That would be very helpful for you. Cancer, moon, of course, is moving in all different directions, but there's a lunar eclipse at the end of November. So that is the big one for you to think about. Moon is exalted with this lunar eclipse. It is going to be in your 11th house of money and profit. So don't take risk with your profits. Don't be overambitious regarding money, and especially watch a few days before 30th of November when the eclipse is taking place. Leo, Sun is getting out of debilitation by 16th, but up to 16th, you have to be very cautious about your health, but also try to bring a balance in your life. Think about what is the other person's point of view. Don't just think from your own point of view. But when Sun changes signs and goes into Scorpio, then it is going to conjoin with Ketu, and there is going to be an eclipse in December. And there's a lunar eclipse on 30th of November. So do be conscious of it. And Sun Ketu can give an identity crisis for you. You may want to reject your one way of life and move on to another. I would say it is important right now just to take care and don't make any major decisions just now. But the eclipse is taking place in your 4th house. and 10th house. So home and career, there may be some changes for it. Virgo, Mercury till the 27th is in Libra. This is your second house, house of money. It's quite well placed. Then it goes into Scorpio, which is third house of communication. That is okay as well. But I would say throughout the month, this is quite a good month for you, because where Mercury is placed, it is allowing you to manage all the other things. Eclipse is taking place in Scorpio, your third house of communication. So there can be some mess up with communication, but actually that eclipse is in December. The earlier eclipse, the lunar eclipse, is in the 9th house. So do watch out for any advice or wrong ideas that people are giving to you. So be conscious of it. And around the 30th of November, Mercury is also in Scorpio. So it's with Ketu, and sometimes that is not the most steady position. So around the end of the month, watch out for it. Libra, Venus is going to come into your ascendant on 16th, or your moon sign. So this is very nice news, because Venus in Virgo, you don't feel your optimum self. And it has been in your 12th house of effort and no reward. So this is a month of two halves. The first half, where caution and care, and then the second half, you're getting Venus in Libra. You can enjoy. It doesn't matter where the other planets are, because you're very much in charge and strong. And the solar eclipse is in December, but the lunar eclipse on the 30th of November is in your 8th house. So do watch for that. There can be some unexpected event just on 30th or around 30th. But because Venus is strong for you throughout the month, then that is extremely helpful. Scorpio, Mars turns direct. Mars is in your 5th house in Pisces. Actually, that is a very good transit for you. But watch out 13th of November and 1 or 2 days before, as Mars is about to go direct, because you'll feel very blocked and stationary. But this is a good placement of Mars, 5th house, ideas, creativity, good luck. So you're in a good position for all of the month. Ketu and Sun are going to be there in your ascendant, and the first eclipse that takes place, the lunar eclipse on 30th, is in the area of relationships. And this may create some unexpected energy as far as relationships is concerned. Your partners may be feeling insecure. They may be going through some changes. Of course, the eclipses are in Taurus, Scorpio axis, and I will be talking about the eclipses, so do listen to that video. Sagittarius, the main story for you is that Jupiter will go into Capricorn on 19th. But however, before the 19th, when Jupiter is in Sagittarius, it is definitely a very good time to celebrate and enjoy. And as Jupiter goes into Capricorn, then you have to watch your health and be conscious of it. However, Capricorn is the house of savings and finances. So maybe end of this month, you want to restructure your finances or think of more what you can invest and save for a future time. Keep that mind, because Sagittarius is also not so interested in money and finances, but Jupiter's in your house of savings, so make use of it. Capricorn, lots happening for you. The start of the month, Jupiter's in the 12th house, but then Jupiter will come into your ascendant or moon sign. Of course, for Capricorn, Saturn is still dominating force. First part of the month, Saturn is Vargotama. He's very strong. He continues to be in dignity. Jupiter going into your ascendant or moon will lighten the pressure. However, you have to see what is the degree of your ascendant, where Saturn is going. You can't avoid that. And I made a separate video of it. Do check it out. I'll put a link here as well. Capricorn, you're also experiencing Venus in a very positive way. Venus is your best planet, and being in Libra, it is in your 10th house, so they can be opportunities professionally, good luck coming to you, especially after the 16th. Actually, Venus in Virgo is also not negative for you. It's 9th house, but 10th house, it is going to give a very positive effect for you. Aquarius, lot of planets in your 12th house. However, Venus is your good planet, and Venus is giving you a lot of good luck. It is come into your 9th house of good luck, good opportunities. So you've been having a bit of a tough time, but this is a time to enjoy and get some good luck in your side. And then also the lunar eclipse on 30th is in the 4th house. So I think you're unsettled about where you're living, and you may want to think about some changes that are coming. But I would say that don't do anything just now, because all this information is not there. I would say try to be steady and try to just continue with what you're doing. Pisces, again, Jupiter is going to become debilitated, but up to 19th of November, there are a lot of opportunities for you to do your things, get yourself organized, and take the opportunities that are coming. Even after the 19th, when Jupiter goes into Capricorn, it is Vargotama for the rest of the month. But also to remember that it is in your 11th house. So what you have to restructure is your finances, and you have to restructure your earning. What are you earning from? Maybe edit that a bit. If you have allowed that to slide, then think about money. Pisces is not usually thinking about money at all. So I would advise you to do that. So that is it. All the best. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification, and do leave me some comments. I love reading them, and I do read all of them. So do leave them as well. Thank you.